Hey, excuse me. Oh, welcome to this reading. Thank you for being here. I would just like to express my gratitude to those who come across this video. Thank you. Let me know if anything that is said during this video resonates with you. Let me know, y'all. So to begin with, the number 12. 12 could be significant to some of you. So if you have been seeing the number 12, 12, this is your confirmation, or that is your confirmation that this video is for you, as well as the color blue or even the color gray. So Spirit has a message for us, and let's see what Spirit has to say. So the first card out is the Three of Staffs. How do I get that in the camera? Three of Staffs. So this card is giving me victory, success, triumph after a long journey, a long fight, a lot of chaos, confusion, difficult decisions, after having to find balance in your life, in your world, all over again, as well as ships coming in, successful, triumphant, I don't want to say new beginnings, but successful, triumphant times, ships coming in, things that were in the dark coming to the light. After that, we have the Ace of Cups. So to me, this is Divine Mother, Spirit, letting you know that your cup runneth over. It has always overflown. This was the reason for a lot of the chaos that you experienced that was sent towards you. This was the reason for the jealousy that you felt was unwarranted, the envy, the hate. I don't want to say hate, I already said hate, but the strong feelings of dislike that came from and come from those who ideally we're supposed to and should have loved you unconditionally. But this is a divine letting you know that you have this unconditional, divine, overflowing love from the spirit realm. And you've always had it. You are overflowing with joy, with peace, with harmony, with strength, with resilience. And you have everything that you need and more. Despite the illusions that are very heavy in the energy right now, despite what looks like chaos. You are protected. Three of Staffs, Ace of Cups. You have stability coming in, or actually, you're already stable. It's in the spiritual already, working its way into the physical, or already is here in the physical, but maybe just not visible, excuse me, to you as of yet. It is possible that you could feel this, but just maybe not see it with your physical eyes yet, but it is there. And as I am saying this, that this stability, the number 4, we have 3 of Staffs plus Ace of Cups. That's 4. Others may say that differently, but to me, this is a 4, symbolizing stability as well as protection, especially to those who are in situations where things may not be, you may not feel safe, but you are safe, you are protected. And there are still some things that are hidden that will be coming to the light soon. And as I am saying this about stability, we have the Queen of Coins here on the bottom of the deck. So this is confirmation for us that you are grounded, you are stable, and it's inevitable. It's always been this way. May have just not always looked this way. And I am feeling the the Mercury retrograde, y'all. So pay attention to that. So we have the Queen of Cups here. We got the Two of Swords and the Queen of Wands. So for some of our feminines and the masculines as well, there was a sibling, a sister who felt like blocking you would be the best course of action to make them look better or more powerful. And they were born for this. In all actuality, they feel like it was their life's purpose to fulfill this so-called mission. And what they did was they worked with others, with a group that could have consisted of other karmic family members, so-called friends of theirs, other groups that didn't involve family members, several people. But what I am seeing now is that this sibling who was the head of the foolery, they are tied. We got the Four Swords. That's not going too well. We got the Four Swords and the Nine of Swords. Y'all, they tied. They are sadly, mentally ill. I'm hearing mental unrest. They're unable to rest. Mentally unstable, unable to continue with this mission here. Whatever the mission was, we know what the mission was. It was to destroy the listener, the viewer, in every way possible. Destroy your finances, your family dynamics, your love life, your stability, your incoming opportunities, your everything. Everything good that was meant for you, that was bestowed upon you at birth. They dedicated their life, have dedicated their lives to this illusion of, sabotaging you and ending you. And as we look at this Nine of Swords and this Four of Swords, we see what it's gotten them. We see what it's gotten them, focusing on other people and other people's lives. And neglecting your own is never a good idea. So, next out we have the Five of Swords along with the Ten of Cups. So, as I said earlier, this was not only this karmic sibling working alone, this was your karmic family members as well, along with other individuals who dedicated way too much of their time and energy to causing chaos for you, trying to cause destruction for you. This is several individuals working together against one person. We got 5 plus 3, plus we got 2 here, plus the karmic sibling. This is up to 10, 15. There were many, many people along the way, many karmic individuals, corrupt officials, groups that came together to stop everything, to stop you. Basically, their goal was to end you, stop you, so that you wouldn't keep moving forward, so that you wouldn't keep going. But as the world is here, this cycle is complete, and they mad because they don't want to take this L. But at this point, they have no choice. They lost. Okay. The light has won. The battle has been won. And they gotta take the L. I mean, it's the world here. The cycle is over. The cycle has been over for quite some time now in the spiritual. But right now in the physical as well, the cycle is over. And what they're focused on, or have been focused on, they tired now though. They tired now. But what they were focused on was trying to drag you back into this cycle, this karmic cycle. Even though you had already completed this cycle and cleared it out, their goal after your ascension, after you completing the cycle, was to try to pull you back into the cycle. With more chaos, with the same old shit, nothing new, same shit, different day. They were just repeating the same old shit that they did in the past. It's gonna be different for everybody, but we all know what we experienced, and the divine spirit is letting us know that justice will be served for this. They shall pay for everything that they've done, everything. These devils are being brought to justice. The scales are being balanced. As I said earlier, the battle has already been won in the spiritual as well as in the physical now. It is coming into fruition. 12:12, as I said earlier, that's a definite confirmation that you are right here on this timeline that I am speaking of. 12:12 lets you know that that is a huge confirmation for you that you are exactly right where you're supposed to be and in alignment with this message here. So, justice, balance, order restored, and Spirit says that is the truth. The truth is the only thing that shall stand. Righteousness will always prevail. So we'll get one more card from Spirit, and I'm going to close out, y'all. As I said earlier, thank you for being here. So much gratitude. 1111 could also be significant for someone, as well as 111, especially going into the new moon. So yeah, the scales are being balanced right now. If you're wondering what's going on, it is this this victory becoming tangible, becoming real in the physical. And I know that sounds just so simple. But you know what you're experiencing, maybe ascension symptoms, chaos, illusions. It's all illusions. But in simple, to just make it real simple, real plain, real clear. What's going on is balance being restored here. Justice. The truth being revealed. What was done in the dark coming to the light. And that's what Spirit would like for you to know. Everything that was done in the dark is coming to the light. You have nothing to worry about. One last card, please, Spirit. You have nothing to worry about, nothing to fear. Nothing to worry about, nothing to fear. So I have the Lovers and the Seven of Coins. This seems like a past karmic lover here who wants to invest in you and the connection again. After they chose to be karmic, this is big in the energy right now. They're seeing things from a different perspective. They know now that you were telling the truth, that your name you were slandered. Your name was dragged through the mud. There were lies told on you, and at the time, they chose to believe those lies. But now, this person is seeing things from a different perspective. They realize now that their life was so abundant, so abundantly blessed with you in it. And they haven't found that again with anyone. They won't find it again. So, they're seeing you for who you really are now. They want to work on this connection, y'all. Because they see that you are righteous, that you stand on truth, in that this is something that they admire, something that they want for themselves. I think they see themselves as such. They see that you've healed from a lot of hurt, all the hurts, all the heartbreak, all the pain. This could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This person, um, they for real about this. They're for real about this shit, y'all. They see you for exactly who you are. Collective, now, after the facts. I don't know how much weight that holds because initially they chose to believe lies. They chose to believe the hype. Oh, because of black magic that was being done, possibly by your karmic father, your karmic family. But these people are now under judgment, especially your karmic father, karmic brother. They're being exposed for what they did in the dark, for the deals that they took, and for trying to pull you back to the past, for being obsessed with trying to pull you back into karmic cycles. But this did not work out for them. These were Judases. Wolves in sheep's clothing, wolves in sheep's clothing. A lot of you could have had really close, seemingly close relationships with your karmic father, with your karmic brother. Those could have been the people in your karmic family that you thought that you could trust, but no, they were definitely Judases. The plan was to create illusions about you to make you seem like you were something that you are not, because in all actuality, you are an earth angel. They knew this. Everyone was clear on that. Except you for a time. And this is the truth. But they knew. But this is divine intervention here. Divine intervention coming in quickly. They are crying over spilled milk, and they will be experiencing a tower for being sneaky, conniving, celebrating your downfall here. But your ancestors said no. This was blocked. Oh, y'all, this is really deep. This was blocked by your ancestors, and they are currently experiencing a return of all of their karma, a return of all of the ill intentions and negative energy that they sent out, especially towards you, towards your children, if you have them, towards your throne. This ain't finna be pretty. It ain't pretty at all, y'all. It ain't pretty at all, because they were warned, they were told, and they chose over and over and over again not to listen. So, back to this lover. Oh, wow. They definitely want to come in, and you know this. You can intuitively feel this. If you all have children together, if you're in communication with this person, you'll know. You'll know who this person is. As soon as I start speaking about this karmic lover or this ex-lover who could have possibly betrayed you, believed lies about you in the past, you know who I'm speaking about. You could have been intuitively feeling that they want to come back in. They see you for who you are. This Queen of Cups, this High Priestess, they want to take a leap of faith towards you, y'all, but they scared. Right now, they're holding back, righteously so, because they know what the fuck they did. They know what the fuck they did. But look at this shit, though. They want to come back in. They want to take a leap of faith towards you. They really do. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. They for real about this. They want to rebuild this connection. They really do. They really do. But right now, they are afraid. They are holding back. And this is being blocked. This is not in your destiny. They're holding back because of what was said. Oh. Hmm. They're holding back because of what was said by another man, by another individual. When this individual himself doesn't even have love for himself. This is a person that your ex should not have been listening to. They thought that this was a wise person because on the outside looking in, this liar who came to your ex with this so-called information is evil. I'm just going to put it like that because this video is getting long. This person is evil. This person is karmic. They're evil and they're karmic, and no one should be taking advice for them. So as far as the love goes, I want to get a card on advice on whether or not you should accept this offer from this ex-lover. So Spirit, may I have one card on advice for how the collective should move forward with this karmic lover? Please and thank you, and then we'll close out. Advice on responding to the love offer of this ex-lover. Oh, let's see. We got 2 cards. Okay, y'all. Let me see. I'll show y'all what came out. I feel like there's something better on the horizon. I feel like this ex-lover is going to be in their feelings, but I don't feel like you're being led to accept this offer. Got the King of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. There's something blissfully, divinely guided on the horizon. And this is what you are being called to this is what's coming in. This is what's coming in. And so it is. Thank you, Spirit.